During this session, we will have Uscom present. Uscom is an Australian-founded ASX-listed innovative medical technology company specialising in development and global marketing of premium, non-invasive cardiovascular and pulmonary medical devices. The ASX code is UCM. This afternoon, we have Uscom CEO and Managing Director, Dr. Rob Phillips, presenting. I do remind participants that they can submit questions live throughout the session via the Q&A function on Zoom. Rob, I will now hand it over to you.
Thanks, Max, and welcome everybody, viewers. For those of you who know our company, today will be an update, and for those who don't know our company, it'll be an introduction. The sections that I want to talk about today are the transformational partnership, new products, expanded markets, operational agility, and the preparation for growth in the future. It's a very exciting time for Uscom, so I want to put it on and allow everybody to share that with us. Next. While the world's been stunned by destabilised geopolitics, the pandemic and now war, Uscom continues to actively pursue global opportunity, international trade, operational expansion and growth strategies, while strengthening our position as a global advanced medical technology leader. During the last 6 months, we've been forming transformational partnerships with global technology leaders, developing new products, appointing new distributors, establishing new regional operations, and advancing clinical science, writing new IP, and advancing global trade. We have been very busy, and we are building the future of global medical technology. Next. Medical technologies is the application of organised knowledge and skills in the form of devices, medicines, vaccines, procedures, etc., to solve health problems and improve quality of lives. And that is Uscom's business. We are a world-leading ASX-listed advanced medical technology company. We're specialising in cardiovascular and pulmonary monitoring devices with a global operational footprint and leadership in medical science and technology. We've got a web of over 200 patents and IP applications and over 600 publications validating the clinical benefits of our technology. Next. Here's a short summary of our operations and background. We're ASX listed, intermittently profitable and cash flow positive, debt-free. We've got high growth, 9-year CAGR of 24%, and high margins. Total receipts increased 535% over that 9-year period. We've got a global vision with operations in Sydney, Singapore, Beijing, Budapest, Auckland, London, Delaware, and we're actively focused on further growth and scale. Patents and technologies are our business, and we're developing new products continually for market. Next. Further Uscom snapshot, 7 global centres worldwide, growing quickly, multiple patents, and prepared for growth. Next. These are our financial 21 results, and showing healthy growth and advancement despite the difficult year that we had in 2021. As we can see, the division of sales by product and by region. Uscom 1A is our major product, and China and Asia are our major regions for sales. Next. You can see here a sustained trend growth over the last 9 years, which is strong and healthy. Next. Products and markets, we've got the Uscom 1A, which treats heart failure, sepsis, fluid management, COVID, and it's an approximately $21.6 billion USD market with a 5-year expected CAGR of 4.8%. BP Plus, which is the suprasystolic oscillometric blood pressure device for hypertension and vascular health, which is on the International Space Station, has a potential market of $1.4 billion USD and an estimated 7-year CAGR of 11.2%. The Spirosonic Air and the pulmonary testing technologies, which are broadly the Spirosonic group, has a 1.3 billion USD estimated market and a 5-year CAGR estimate of 8.16, which has been kicked significantly by the utility of COVID for management and diagnosis of COVID, both short and long lung function. Next. The Spirosonic Air is actually a real revolution in terms of products. It's an e-health design technology which allows home examination, transmission of information and data to the diagnostician. The diagnostician creates a report and recommends therapy, and this can be done from the home and stay wide of the hospital, allowing patients to access the world's leading diagnosticians and those diagnosticians to deliver their services cost effectively around the world. It also creates an e-health revenue cascade for device sales, software sales, app sales, cloud storage, etc., prescription and report. It is a revolution in terms of clinical care delivery. Next. The VentiTest is another technology that we are in the process of completing development, and it's a calibration device for ventilators. All ventilators require calibration, and ventilator-induced lung injury is a remarkably common induced condition that results from poor ventilator calibration. Our technology, we believe, is the world-leading technology, and we're preparing that for market at the moment. Next. The other thing that we are looking at doing is integrating all of the inputs. We have cardiac output, we've got pulmonary function, we've got vascular function with the BP Plus reporter, and we can coordinate and integrate all of these outputs into a blue sky Uscom eHealth ecosystem, which allows integration, analysis, and improved diagnostic integration. It is the way of the future. It'll be a cloud-based technology software to store the information of all patients and readily access them and improve diagnostic capabilities. Next. eHealth growth, just to give you some idea, the current number for eHealth is estimated at 59.5 billion USD. By 2027, which is 7 years' time, at CAGR of 19.4%, the budget for eHealth is expected to be 206.3 billion. It's a rapidly expanding area of technology. The good part of eHealth is that it's essentially a software delivery system, a cloud-based software delivery system, and all of these software systems require high-quality front-end sensors, and Uscom creates the highest quality, non-invasive cardiovascular pulmonary front-end sensors. So from our point of view, we anticipate this being a significant source of revenue, and we expect that revenue to begin in the second half of FY22. Next. One of the other important things that's going on at the moment is our global approvals are coming through. And this means that each of our devices, Spirosonic, BP Plus, Uscom 1A, needs approval in China, Southeast Asia, Euro, US, Russia, and the rest of the world. And the process of getting these approvals is a long, tortuous, and expensive one, but it's also a barrier to entry. So as we fill in the boxes and penetrate the world with our technologies, then that is a powerful new potential opportunity for revenue. And we're looking forward to that over the next 12 months or so, we look like we'll increase our regional product approvals by approximately 140%. And new markets, new products leads to new revenue. Next. We're also specialising in, as we get larger, into a global organisation. It's complex. We report in multiple jurisdictions. We have finance and management that covers the world, marketing, sales and distribution that covers the world, R&D in multiple regions, and we are rapidly progressing and optimizing our manufacturing system. Essentially, it's about more products and more distribution and better management. Next. China is a very important part of what we do. We've been in China for quite some time, since 2002. As a result of that, we have just announced to the market our partnership with Foxconn Beijing. They will be manufacturing Uscom 1A and 3 new products to begin immediately. We are already moving into our premises in Beijing. This will reduce our manufacturing costs. It will accelerate product development and regulatory. It gives us instant manufacturing accreditation, provides us with world-leading supply chain. It's a prestigious partner connected to local administration, and it facilitates the Made in China 25 compliance. That is, China will mandate, or is currently mandating, all products sold into public facilities be made in China by 2025. And so our manufacturing with Foxconn in Beijing will meet the Made in China 25 legislation. The partnership with Foxconn will also improve our distribution and network and give us the opportunity for additional capital if it's required. This is not an ordinary partnership. It's a transformational partnership for Uscom. It provides us with global scale, skills and connection. Outsourcing manufacture is an innovative solution to global regulatory changes and allows Uscom to partner with the world's leading electronics manufacturer while preserving capital and limiting the significant risks associated with increasingly complex and demanding regulatory requirement of global manufacturing. And it allows us to control costs. From our point of view, it's a tremendous recognition of Uscom's products, IP and product pipeline, with the potential for Foxconn to increase the relationship with investment. The Foxconn partnerships provides instant global scale, locates Uscom firmly in the administrative centre of Beijing, and that's a preferred location for high technology enterprises by the Chinese government. Beijing's new stock exchange specialises in small, medium technology enterprises, and this creates a potential strategic opportunity for Uscom Limited. Next. Importantly, Foxconn is one of the world's largest precision electronic manufacturers, providing more than 40% of all global precision electronics worldwide. It's in 20 countries with 12 manufacturing centres in China. It's the largest single employer in China with over 1.3 million employees worldwide. It's got a global revenue approximately 300 billion AUD. It's precision medical, it's precision electronics, and it's moving a focus towards high medical technology partnership, which is where the partnership with Uscom makes most sense. They're providing us with manufacturing and R&D centres, and it will facilitate our movement, our relocation in Beijing to the Foxconn Technology Industrial Zone. It's a new focus for Foxconn, and with our patents, we'll be accelerating new product development. Foxconn is manufacturer to the world, is how it's put, and their partners include Uscom, Apple, Huawei, Xiaomi, Amazon, Sony, Toshiba, Microsoft, Intel, and Google. They have scale and power, so it's tremendous for us to be involved with them in advancing our manufacturing now globally. Next. These are the services and facilities that we will be enacting at the high technology, Foxconn high technology zone in Beijing: design, services, manufacturing, supply chain, new product introduction. This will really accelerate our time to market and control our supply chain activities in a time where supply chain is quite challenging. Next. So our regional strategy for FY22 is quite straightforward. Develop our domestic manufacture, expand distribution, prepare BP Plus, Sporasonic marketing and distribution, and develop new products for manufacture. We already have 3 new devices that are on the manufacturing list with Foxconn. In Europe, it's simply increase R&D and manufacturing capacity and increase distribution and sales for Uscom 1A, BP Plus and Sporasonic. And we've got new operations and new partners, new distribution. So more products, more revenue. Uscom Southeast Asia, Singapore-based regional distribution and regulatory hub for Uscom 1A, Sporasonic and BP Plus. This is an exciting new shift in our focus, basing imports, exports out of Singapore, connecting China through Southeast Asia to Australia. Uscom US is particularly active at the moment. We've got new distribution and new distribution models as the post-pandemic market is activated, and we have new digital e-health strategic partnerships and new regulatory approvals in train at the moment. So we are across the world in a very active way at the moment, preparing for the post-pandemic world. Next. So our growth strategy is really quite simple. It's culture and people, vision and mission, organisation, global strategy, product sales to lead to new growth. So more products, more distribution, more revenue. Next steps to combine our vision, culture, global strategy, organisation, products and sales across all our emerging regional headquarters. And really it's about delivering growth and sustainable profit. We are invested in the future and we are a world-leading medical technology company. Next. Foxconn Partnerships, world's largest precision electronic manufacturer, a giant leap forward for us. Next. Connex is our US partner with multiple products currently undergoing US FDA approval. They supply or provide biomarker health monitoring for pharma, specialising in connectivity and software, and use Uscom hardware. European operations expanded. Sovereign Medical in the US has been appointed to cover the east coast of the US from New York to Florida, and it'll be 40-odd devices, 12 sales specialists minimum, and they focus on our key areas of respiratory care, emergency medicine, sleep medicine, etc. Next. Importantly, from an operational point of view, Southeast Asian hub is underway and we are appointing new people to grow out our hub, and we will be importing and exporting through Singapore over the next year or so from our manufacturing centre in Beijing. New IP and new products, we continue creating IP and we continue developing concepts and science that will change and improve health and welfare the world over. From a capital point of view, we've just completed a 4.36 capital raise, which was supported by the board, management, key shareholders. It was an in-house private placement, and it provided us with 5 years of cash to fund the growth initiatives we've just described. As also part of that capital rationalisation, we enacted a small parcels consolidation and removed 129 shareholders from the register, leaving approximately 860 shareholders. with about 195 million shares on issue. Next. Uscom value, we're a great company. We've got great vision, great technology, culture and global opportunity, significantly or substantially de-risked. Total revenue in 21 was 5.6 mil, capitalised value 18.5 mil, cash on hand 5.15 mil, total receipts up 535% with a CAGR of 23.5. We've acquired 2 international technology companies, intermittently cash flow positive and profitable despite pandemic and war. Impending drivers, of course, the Foxconn partnership, which is transformational for us. We've got 3 new products, US distribution, China and US regulatory approvals, European distribution, Southeast Asia distribution, China made in China 25 compliance. So we are really positioned in a very exciting place for the next couple of years. Growth is our name and it's our objective. Medical technology is an incredibly, well-funded and wealthy area of global commerce, and Uscom is a leader in that territory. Next. So just as a summary, these are the things that we've done in the last 6 months: the Foxconn manufacturing deal, the expanded Euro distribution, the Singapore regional HQ, the expanded US distribution, the FDA for the Spirosonic, developed new IP, submitted those, 4.36 mil capital raise, and our increasing focus on strategic options as we rationalise our register and look closely at where we can optimise shareholder value. Next. So thank you very much for that very rapid oversight of what we've been doing for the last 6 months. It's been a very busy time for us. It's a very exciting time for us, and it's seen the benefits of the last 10 years hard work coming to a very sharp focus, and we look forward to the impact that this is going to have on our revenues and shareholder value. So thanks, Max, and thanks everybody for taking notice.
Thanks, Rob. Before we jump into Q&A, I just do remind participants they can submit a question via the Q&A function at the bottom of their screen. First question we have is, in terms of R&D, what can you tell us about what Uscom is doing, or are they very focused on the commercial and sales right now?
What I can tell you is we are proceeding with new R&D. We've lodged 3 major patents and are developing those into products. We are also, that will be a part of the project that we will carry through to Foxconn in Beijing. So 3 different variants at least, plus 3 new patents, which will lead to new products as well. Also, there are a number of software variables, products that we are in the process of developing. So it's building out our product suites. The other question about revenue, I can't be too sort of specific about those, and this year has been a challenging year for us. We are more than holding our own and we are doing well. We cannot predict what's going to happen to the world in the short or mid-term, but what I can tell you is that medical technology is always a powerful and valuable global commodity. We're a leader in that space. We're developing new products and we are partnering with the best people in the world. So we will be a player in the global medtech space.
Right, and China's obviously been a bit of a happy hunting ground place previously for Uscom, but how do you see the challenges there and how is it affecting business?
China definitely are struggling a little with the pandemic, but they will resolve that. They also introduced the Made in China 25 legislation, which has also been challenging for us. We've solved both of those issues. We are expanding and growing our distribution and expanding our manufacturing at a time when the market is most difficult to access. So as they emerge from the pandemic, we will have made in China 25 devices, we'll have new devices, we'll have expanded distribution, and we are looking forward to the opportunities that one of the largest, fastest growing markets in the world provide to us. Having said that, we are also diversified and being very careful to diversify into Southeast Asia, which is the fastest growing jurisdictions in the world. We are building Europe, and we are doing a lot in the US at the moment. So that's the way to maintain your revenue. You've got a diversified product suites, diversified revenues, diversified currencies. We're hedged for most of the major challenges that we can see in the foreseeable future.
Great, thanks, Robin. One last one just to close it out. What can investors expect of the company for the remaining of the year?
Look, from my point of view, anticipating or predicting what investors can expect is very difficult. We say what we do and we deliver on that. We have a very clear goal and a very clear path forward. If people are interested in advanced medical technology, and it has been a returner over a long period of time, it's also a stable return in the sense that even in difficult times, medical technology is still a powerful driver. So it's a reliable, de-risked, emerging, fast-growing medical technology company that has a global footprint. Not all, it's the right stage to invest in, is how I would put that.
De-risk and intermittent cash flow positive does sound attractive. Thanks
and
for
we
your time,
have cash in the bank for 5 years.
Impressive.